We all know Cenat. He's the biggest streamer in the world right now. And honestly, everyone in the world knows who this guy is. Recently, he started a self-improvement journey, reading a book every day to help him speak a bit more fluently. But he made a very big mistake. He did it publicly for everyone to see. As we know, people on the internet are extremely toxic and dipshits. Nobody wants to see you succeed in life. Personally, I'm not a fan of Kai's, but I have to give him credit for trying to better himself in this exact situation. As you can imagine, a lot of people started hating on him just because he posted a video of himself reading a book. He came across a word he didn't know and looked it up online to understand it better. That's what people do, right? No, I honestly don't get how some people can see someone working so hard to improve themselves and then trying to sabotage them with hate comments. When you see someone putting in that kind of effort, you should always applaud them and cheer them on. You really need to put your ego aside and forget whether you like them or not and just give credit when credit is due.
Spontaneity. How do I pronounce that? Spontaneity. Oftentimes when I don't know what a word is pronounced, I get to look at how it's pronounced and what it even means. Spontaneity. The condition of being spontaneous. Spontaneity. And spontaneity of life. Hardly such questions set up a false what does that mean? Dichotomy. A false dichotomy. What does that mean? A dichotomy. A division or contrast between two things that are or represented as being opposed or entirely different. Repeated branching into two equal. Dichotomy.
To be honest, this isn't the most flattering clip of Kai's, but you get the idea. He's trying to improve himself, and that's the good part. You all hating on someone for literally the correct way to learn vocabulary. The ego in these replies is crazy. To be honest, this guy is pretty correct. There is actually no reason for you and for everyone to clown a guy for just trying to learn how to speak correctly. As you saw in this clip, Kai reads a sentence and if he doesn't know a certain word, he stops to look up the definition and pronunciation of this particular word on his phone. This is literally the standard way to build your vocabulary and learn how to speak properly. And yet, the comments are full of people actually trashing him and preying on his downfall, while this guy is just trying to grow as a person. I truly don't understand what goes through people's heads. The internet these days has become so extreme. How can you watch someone try to better themselves and then hate watch them and trying to see them fail? I get not like him as a person or even as a streamer, but on this specific move you just have to respect him. Cenat shares the reason why he decided to mature and start reading every day. Let's see.
Honestly, the reason why I started reading was because I didn't like the way I spoke. To be honest, I wanted to articulate myself better, and I noticed when I got into arguments and I had to get a point across, people were not taking me serious at all at serious moments, and I would have anxiety build up, and then I would start over my words and I not know what happened. So hopefully me reading, and I also have been writing as well, helps improve the way I articulate myself. Also, another reason why I want to read more, because I feel like as I am making my venture into clothing, I feel like when people have to ask me questions about the garments that I end up releasing, I should be able to articulate myself perfectly and explain what is going on and my thought process behind each garment and the inspiration. So yeah, that's really why. I don't know if it's going to work. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
To be honest, that's a pretty valid reason. He states that he just wants to articulate better and speak better and help people understand him even more because he's making a clothing brand. As you can see in this clip, Kai is trying to launch his new clothing brand and wants to improve his speech to communicate better with his customers. To me, that's a perfectly valid reason to actually want to level up your communication skills. Like he mentions, if he were to communicate with professionals and other streamers, he couldn't express himself properly, and other people wouldn't understand him, and no one would take him seriously. To be honest, all these reasons that he mentions in this video seem very natural and very healthy motivations for someone wanting to evolve as a person. And as you can see here, this is his new YouTube channel, Kai's Mind, and he really is trying to better himself with every possible way there is. He's even working out every day, he's reading, he's even sewing. This is crazy, like this is the biggest rebrand ever. He's trying to move on from the live stream space and then become a more well-established celebrity, right? To be honest, I'm not really sure if he's doing it because he genuinely wants to improve, or if it's just a marketing for his new clothing brand. But regardless of why he's doing it, even if it's just a promo for his brand, it's still going to help him speak better, stay fit, and be more organized in his businesses and his life goals. Now, I'll be real, his goal of becoming a Hollywood actor seems to be a very far-stretched idea to me. He's already making plenty money and is already a massive celebrity. I don't see the need to go for mainstream, and I'm even not sure if he could meet the expectations that come with being a Hollywood star. TLDR, it's a definitely positive thing that he's trying to improve himself. If he actually sticks with all these habits long term, they'll be incredibly useful for his life and growth as a person overall. But people will still keep clowning him for no reason, bro. Cenat spelled edgy wrong and then ripped out of the page instead of writing on it. And here is his Vivet. Like this is a weird logo, I don't know. To be honest, I'm not really into fashion. I don't fucking know, bro, if this is gonna be a hit or not. But yeah. As you can see, everyone is clowning him in the comments for no reason at all. Yeah, that's about it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Peace.